Chairman, I'd like to make a statement on my behalf, nothing to do with your agenda. I'm sorry, but I'm going to make a statement, and it's better to listen.
No.
Well, we'll try. There's two ways to skin a cat, aren't there? Try listening, but this is making a recording. The previous council took a decision to ban me from speaking. Right? I wish, and I've never been given the opportunity to defend myself, and tonight I wish to do that. Now, if you just bear with me for a few minutes, you've got brand new councillors. I got banned from speaking, and it has broken my statutory rights to the freedom of speech, to the freedom of expression, and also my human rights. Just let me finish.
I will adjourn the meeting if you can proceed.
If you wish to adjourn it, it's all being recorded. It's much easier to listen to what I say, especially your new members. My crime, Mr. Chairman, my crime was to quote from the Seawater Baths Subcommittee.
Write to us, please, I will hold a meeting.
I'm not holding anything up. You're holding up democracy.
There's no democracy there.
I know that.
I want Jane to come and talk to me.
No, but you said you have a new council. I hope there will be democracy. My crime...
If you go on, I'm adjourning the meeting.
Well, I'll have to adjourn it. I'll sit here and talk to you. It's much easier to let me say what I'm going to say. And if you do that, you will all get on easily.
Sir, may I speak before you are adjourned? There are other people here that would like to speak. I suggest this man is ejected. Is that possible?
That's ridiculous.
Give us 5 minutes to consider it.
That'd be ridiculous.
Thank you.
Yes.
Will you please move back and allow my first speaker to come forward?
Just give me 3 minutes and I'll finish what I'm
You can
saying.
speak in turn later, but in the moment you're not allowed to speak at this meeting.
This meeting isn't underway properly. If you knew your procedures. If you let me
Are you going to
finish.
stop?
No, I wish... Look, there are people here who want to know what I'm going to say.
Say, I exclude you from this meeting. Can I have a proposer? Seconder?
What about the man's democratic rights? He's allowed, surely a member of the public is allowed to address his council? Or is that against your rules?
He's been excluded from the 1st of January to the 31st of December this year, I'm told.
I'd just like to say to you that this gentleman is
You've got your turn to speak in a minute.
is a long-term member of this council, 32 years.
They're not even listening to you.
And also, I might add that he's been town mayor for 2 terms.
I have a second.
Surely this is worth considering.
Is the motion carried?
They're not listening, are they?
Can you leave, please?
I wish to give you 3 minutes of my time.
Please do
There are
so.
people here who want to hear what I say. Now, is that so terrible? When I sat
Please
there...
leave the meeting, or
When-
I'll have to call the police.
Oh, the police can come here. We've got to find something to charge me with, for God's sake. All I want to stand up for my statutory rights, freedom of speech, freedom of expression that's been denied me. Right, you'd have to find a policeman to arrest and charge me with what? All they've got to do...
Can't you just let him have his 3 minutes?
Only 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Is that all you've got to
You've
do?
been excluded. I have a list here. Of people
The
who
town-
now want
But
to
what
speak.
reason?
I'll let
What
them
reason,
get on with it.
Ted?
The town
What reason's he
bar
been
cannot
excluded?
write to me and tell me what part of English law that I have broken, right? Can't do it. I haven't broken any English law, right? So, you went around that. But all my crime was is to quote this document that Councillor Penson sent to 94 people in the ward.
They're not listening,
94
they're just rude,
people,
aren't they?
Where he says, they need, Before the council meetings, we discuss the agenda items and agree how we can best meet our objectives. I'm open it too.
Point 11. Any person excluded from the meeting will lose the privilege of addressing any meeting for a period of 12 months or until such time as the council may decide otherwise.
Yeah, I feel it. I can read that. I understand that. Only thing, problem is, before you were on this council, they changed the standing orders at a committee meeting, never put them in front of the full council for debate or ratification, therefore they're worthless. Worthless bits of paper.
Okay, will you please leave? Will you please leave?
Sorry?
Will you please leave?
No, I'm not leaving anything. I'm just saying to you, either that or give me, listen, just listen to me a minute, Chairman. At the end of the meeting, I'll finish what I'm saying. How's about that?
You didn't hear what you said.
At the end of the meeting, I'll say what I want to say then.
Please write to the council and then I can discuss it with you.
Sorry?
Please write to the council and I will convey your decision.
I've already done so. And I got a negative response about what law I'd broken. And I'll just say to you very quickly.
Councillor, please answer that, please.
I suggest the town clerk, with the greatest respect, reads part 3 of the localism regulations.
Please, Mr. Thorpe.
Yeah. Are you going to
As
write
you
to
are
me?
aware, I inherited the banning order that you received from this council in January of this year. You were written to by the council's solicitors, explaining to you that you were not able to speak to any council meeting for a period of 12 months.
The problem
That
is that the
is
previous...
the final decision of the council that the solicitor wrote to you, explaining it very clearly.
But this office refuses to release.
Sorry, Mr. Thorpe, this committee meeting here tonight has no right to overturn a council decision previously made.
I have every right.
This
in law.
committee cannot overturn that decision.
I'm not asking you to overturn,
You
I'm
are,
asking
Mr.
you to
Thorpe,
listen.
because you're asking this committee to
To-
receive your comments. That is then overturning a previous decision of this council. You
But-
have to leave this meeting, otherwise the meeting cannot continue. What I've said to you is that there's something in this here that has given you an opportunity at the council's discretion, if it wishes, to allow the original decision to be overturned. I have to tell you, you're not doing yourselves any favour in that interest. Please leave the meeting so that the committee
I'm
can
not
consider
leaving.
the items
Look,
on this agenda.
I'm not leaving the meeting. Right? You do not own this building. I have had no exclusion order from New Forest District Council and never will have. I will stand aside for the minute if you wish to continue, but I do require
With your
a
Chairman.
legal response.
I think that the public who are here to have their items discussed deserve the right to hear them. The committee, if you've heard from the chairman, wishes to hear those members of the public. It's unfair to have that prevented.
I will just move for a minute.
Okay, now we can proceed. Jane Head.
Can I just pass around some photos?